This is part 1 of building a to-do list app using local storage in AppGyver. In this first part, I will be building an overview and entry screen. In the next video, part 2, I will create the flow logic to store and retrieve list items from local storage. The design of this app is from Anjit Junior Pradito. You can see more of his work on his Dribble profile. The link to his profile you can find in the description below. Let's start building the app. So again, let's go quick back to the design. So we're gonna actually build today 2 screens, and then we're gonna put a bit of logic behind it. So we start the screen on the left, which is more like the main page, and then at the end, in the second part, we're gonna create the create task itself. So let's start doing this. Let's clean up a couple of things first. Let's call this the main page, so we know what we're doing. Then the page layout. So let's look at the padding. I'm gonna bring this to 64. We're gonna clear this value. We're gonna clear that value. And we're gonna disable save zone. So that's step number 1. And let's start to put the background in. So it's gonna be a custom one, which is like background blue. Okay, so and that background we're gonna use 15925, and we're gonna save this. So this is our, and let's do a couple of things. We're gonna build our own navigation, so there'll be no, and then also this one also no, and the main page will our default page. So okay, great. So now let's starting building the app. So more space here. So this will be the top, and this will be the part of your tasks. So in here we have 1, 2, 3 different sections. So section number 1, 3. This one, the first section, is the, I would say, good morning, or at least the name section. Let's call it the name sections. The second bit is the progress, and then this one, the next one afterwards, is the info. I call it info. Great. So let's go back to the name. In the name we have again 2 parts, and this is where we have the text bit, and then the second we have the profile picture. So let's save that one. In there we have one text that will be good morning, and then we have a second one, which is the name. Okay, let's start already. So that works great. And then in here we will have a other container, which is the profile box. So that's the profile circle. And the next one, we actually have under there we have a image. And that image, let's set that image exactly to exact size. There will be a 50 by 50. And this container, we would like to have them all horizontal. So there we go. This one we're gonna do, we fit the content, and it's the same for the profile. Fit content. I don't want any of the gaps anywhere. And then I want to push them out to both sides. So let's take this one, and there we go. We don't want to have the top. Okay, so we'll save that one. Now we want to make sure that in the name container that they're nicely aligned. So let's go here. So that makes it nicely in the middle. And we want to make this a circle. Where's this? Here. Then this profile, we want to make it a circle. So we go to style, we'll use the standard one, we duplicate that one, and we call this a profile circle. That gives us a profile circle, and the only thing what we'd like to do here is to change the shape, and we make a full round, and then we'll save it. Then we go back to the text. Let's doesn't matter which one we take, so we just take a duplicate of this one. So this will be good morning style. We then we select it, and then we edit it. So this will be white, which is not on the list, so we have to create our own. That's white. We call it white also, and we save that. And then we have to select it, so custom colors, and we make them white. The size is title middle, and we would like to have this normal, but I think we take a different font for this one. We take the static one, and we take Open Sans, and instead of normal we actually take light. Okay, so that's the first one. So let's go up here, overwrite. We'll save this one. And then the next one, we'll take, we need this one, and let's see what we take. Let's take this one. We duplicate this one, and that one will be the main style because we will use this more often. We edit this one. So the first string, we want the text color to be the same white color we already have. And let's format typo. Let's make that text 3XL. That is perfect. And then we do this one to let's use this one also. Let's use the open sans and the no, I think the open sans, the 70. No, we don't like the 72. So that normal is not okay. So let's go back to secondary font, and then we make it a bit 700. There we go. So I'm just looking for this is better. Yeah, that's what I want. Okay, perfect. Great. So looks good. The only thing what I would like to do is to take this one, layout, and then start the left spacing, and then also the right. So we have nice. So let's press save. Perfect. So now let's look at how that now looks. So this is how we build it now. So this looks actually quite good. This is what we want to do. So I think that first bit is quite nice. So let's just continue the next bit. Let's do the daily progress. Okay, so I can close the daily progress. In there we have the daily progress text. So daily progress text, and then Control V, and then the second one is actually daily progress. Okay. Again, I don't want to be, we clear this one out. Okay, so there we have a piece of text in there. So let's go here, Control C, give ourselves a text, and we actually have two pieces of text in here. So this text is for title daily progress. Duplicate this one. Control C, Control. This one is then 45 degree, 45. This one is not good morning. Actually, it's daily progress. So daily progress. Okay, so we'll save that one. Again, we want the layout be horizontal. Both of them, again, similar kind of approach. Fit the content. That one we also want to do layout, width and height, and we want to fit the concept. And then I want to put them all on both sides. There we go. Then that one, we take the main style. So that's the main style. And then for the other one, we'll take this one, we'll duplicate this one, and this is daily. That's actually uppercase light. Then we do that one is this one, and then this one is this one. So we edit that one. A couple of things. We change the size to text S. Makes it really small. And we'll take the open sans, which is correct. It is, make it 400, and what we want to do, actually we make it uppercase, so let's look for that uppercase one, is text transform and uppercase. Okay, this whole thing we want to lay out 16, and we want them all, layout, we want them all to be in the middle, and then we save. Perfect. So now let's add the progress bar. AppGyver or AppGyver has just come out with a new progress component, so let's take that. It's brand new, so let's install that. With that, I push that in here. So now you can see the daily progress one. It's not exactly how I would like to see, so I can now manually customize it, and that's what I'm going to do also now. So this one, that primary background, I don't want to have that. I create a new one, which is light blue, I think it is. And that will be 3356D0. No, I don't want that's not what I want. I want different color. I want to have the 57BED8. Yeah, that's better. And I don't want any borders, which is correct. There's no borders here, which is perfect. I want to make sure there's no borders here too. Border color, so I want default value. Default values, this means I clear everything out, so I don't get that. Okay, and then I want to have the background, so I want to have that same blue. So this is light, dark blue, which is 3030 56D0. Oh, again, it's 151925. Yeah, that's better. And now I'm just gonna moved it a bit more to a bit more grayish. That's perfect. And then we have these text values, which I'm just gonna put these one because I don't want to see them actually. I think I cannot. Make it. Let's just save this one. I'm gonna make a static color. One 51925, and then we're gonna push it this way into the gray. And that's the same for because I don't want to have this value, so I'm gonna just again make this a static color, and that will be the same as 57B ED8. Okay. Still see it. And then what I want to do is the height is still too much, so I can do layout. I then do custom, so that's fine, and the height is gonna set to probably 4. We press save, and we put this one to 45. And then when I look at you can then see this nicely like line kind of thing, what then is a little progress bar. So that looks great. So let's move on then to the next stage, which is these little filters. I think they're called filters, where I'm gonna go from here now. All right. So or info. So I have 3 containers. So come back to core, container 1, and they're all the same. So I'm just going to create one. I know exactly I would like to have a standard for this. They're all going to be 90 by 90. And they also have a background image. So let's choose that image. Let's take this purple one to start off with. Okay, so that's the purple one. Then in here, I would like to have two texts. So let's take the text again. 1 and 2. That one is 3, 5, 6. And the other one is completed. So that one I make the same as the one I have created already, which is this one here. And then that's the same as this one, only then smaller light version. We added this one. This one we take text XS, so nice and small, which is perfect. And it's open sans and also 300, which is perfect. So let's save that one. So now the only thing what I like to do now is to, let's look at the thing if you can see. First of all, let's take away for this one and for this one we're gonna add so this one we actually have to create a new padding. So this will be a, what's called a info box. We added the info box and we're gonna add some couple of things. We're gonna add padding on all sides. So this will be 8 on the side, also 8. So where's my 8? 2, 4, 6, 8. And then at the top we probably do 16, even a bit more, 20, 24, 28. 28 is perfect. And I want to center them, so layout, go to my text, layout, center. No, actually I want to do on the left more. That is perfect. Then we go here again, we take here, we go to the shape, large rounded is not enough. I want to do more. So individual corners. So we have to put this one all to default. And let's take 30, 30, 30. I think that's a bit too much round. So let's do 20 for this one. Oh, not 200, which is interesting also. 200 and the top also 20. Let's see how that looks. I think that looks, I think we still can probably move it a bit on the left. So let's just do that. Where is my container? We move this 16. I think that's better, yeah. Okay, let's save that one. And now let's create the other one. So we just do this by Control V. We get the next one. We're just gonna first change the picture. Overwrite, make sure we have that. We change the picture to this one. We'll use the text and we change this one to 16. And this one is tasks per day. So that's number 2. And then we Control C and we Control V again. This gives us the last one. And that one is 89%. And this is then productivity. Productivity. And then going back here, change this one in the blue one. So So now we have them all under each other. Again, we want to have them in a horizontal, so we park them here. We want to make them also in the middle. Stick them nicely in the middle, and we save. And now if we look at our app, we can see we have now those all together, which looks good. I might think about maybe pushing them out. That's a bit too far. Probably this one, or even this one, because I'm gonna anyway put the container to 16. So let's put this one to 16. That one to 16 also. Get everything back into the middle. So yeah, so that looks actually better that way. Okay, cool. So now we actually miss one container, which is for the header. Well, put them there and then put them over there. So this is the, I call it the top header. And we use that by duplicate this one. Top header rounded. That's white completely, which is great. And I want to change the top. So the shape, it's custom top left 30, top right also 30. So we have now these rounded corners. And the thing is, if you look at you can't actually see them. So as you can see, you can't see them now. We have to set a fixed height actually to see them also. So let's do that first. So then we go to layout, width. We use custom, and then we set the height, and the height is be 10. Even more, let's actually put it a bit higher, 20. And makes it even better. Okay. So if I now look at it, I see now that rounded top here. So let's now create the next, your task. So the your task, the button here, and also the for, or the your tasks under there. Okay. So we go back here. I can still see a bit of, so this the top again. I don't want to have that. I want them to be nicely together. That color, it's important that that all becomes white. So duplicate this and this white box. We do edit, background color. So now we have the background color. So we put a container in here. So we can then later push it out for like 16 pixels. So that's why I put a container inside again there. So let's give it a name. So this is the content area. And then we have the first one here is the title bar. Title bar. That would be the list. And then in the list we have then a list item. So let's do the title bar first. We do, but we can take this one. We copy this one. Can't see it because it's white, so we first have to overwrite this one. Duplicate this. Main style black. We do edit. Let's look at the high contrast one, which is great. We save this. We overwrite this one. We'll take this one and we call it your tasks. Your tasks. Yep. And then we also want to create below there a one. This is a plus button. And for both of them again, we want to set the width as fixed. We'll save that one. And that's the same for this one. Fit content perfectly, which is great. In there, I want to have a icon. The icon is the plus. Save that one. Let's do this one first. Can we duplicate this? This is the button. The background color will take light. There we go. Okay, then let's create the padding of this one, which will be on all sides 20, 20, 20, and 20, and also 20 here. And I want to change the rate to custom, and let's make that 20 as well for a nice rounded button. Save that one. Perfect. Then this the title bar. The title bar, we will do the layout to horizontal, and we want to space them out like this, and we want to space them out like that. At the same time, I'm gonna add some horizontal spacing for this one, 16, and also that one, 16. Okay, so now the container item itself. So again, let's take, we have one. So that one is on the left, the container, that is the checkbox, or more like, yeah, call it radio circle button. Let's call it a circle button. And on the other side is the info. Okay, so let's create that button first. So again, oh, we don't even need this one. So let's delete that one, make our life a bit. No, let's put it in there. Let's take it. Okay. So that will be check circle. And in there we have a icon again. So let's take in here, Control C, Control V. So that's the icon. And so let's go to the style for the circle, duplicate, circle check, edit, color. We actually want to have a lighter one, so I don't think I have that one, so let's go circle background. And this one is then D, B, F, 7, F, C. Circle background, save. Yeah. Then make the padding theme 8, 8, 8, and that one is also 8. Just quickly go here and again fit content, so it fits nicely now. Save it. And we'll make it a full circle. So shape, corner, full circle. Okay. So for the icon, we're gonna create also. So this is the icon hidden, and I'll explain later why I will do it this way. Edit. So in this case, I'm just gonna create a static one. That's not what I wanted to do. That should be the color is it's the same color as the circle, so circle background color, and that will be DB F7 FC. Press save. Need to select it still. Okay, so now it's gone. Perfect. That's too big. So the title L, I think that's great. Save it. And then I think I missed one thing. Make sure write it there. And then that one I need to do the corners or the borders. And that would be then 57 BE D8. Save this one. Is solid, and I would like to have a 2. Still, of course, need to select it. I think that's it. All right. Then in here, the info, we can use the title one, Control C. So again, let me just align it directly. This one here, layout, again horizontal, we give it this way, and again that one, and we go to width content gives us that way. Okay, so now we can create another container. Don't know where that went. And in there we will have 2 text again, 1, 2. That one has written down 09, so this is the time, AM, and this one is the personal or work. This guy we call personal. Clear that one, everything we want to clear. We don't need any of them. And this one is also, the layout is now horizontal in the middle, and we're gonna push it. That one, we have a little left cap. Let's take it 8, or even, yeah, 8 is probably good for now. And now we need to change. So duplicate this one, small gray text. Of course, we need to, that one will be, oh, but it's okay, don't really, that needs to go smaller, so that is text XS, and that's 300, which is fine. Just need to change the text color, and the text color we would like to do low contrast. Perfect. Overwrite, save, and now we need to do for the other one as well. So this one, scroll down to, there we go. Only thing I need to make sure they're both in the middle. This was need to take this person. Okay. Let's put a bit of gap between, so 16. And this one, the style, main style, medium. Just want to make it a bit smaller, so we added this one and we make it, we go 2XL to probably 2XL. I think that's quite good. And we'll save this one. This one, layout. We do just need to then go here, style, padding. Let's remove that bottom bit and then we press save. So if we now look at our app, yeah, so now we look at our app and you can see, so a couple of things I'd like to do. I want to space it out a bit more. So let's do that first. So let's start from the top and let's see what we can make this a bit more different. So the top header, something, yeah. So the, yeah. So let's start with this one first. Then not this one, but that one. Actually, let's take that one. Then okay, so I think that's good. So that's the first screen. I'm not really need to do. Make sure I save that one. I need to make this one 12. This one also 12. And this one also 10. Okay, so that's a better circle. I think, yeah, that's a better circle. Okay, all right. Okay, save. So now we've created one. So now look. So now look at the second screen where we create the task itself. So let's start working on that one. So go to the main page. We're gonna add a new page. We're gonna call this enter task. And press OK. So it's the similar approach again. So this one we're gonna increase to 64. Save this one. That one we clear again. This one we clear. The bottom we're gonna clear. Then the app background, we're just gonna create a new color, call it blue. And we're gonna 3356 D0 gives us blue. We'll save that color. Then we go there. Oh, need to spell this correctly or no? And then go to style, padding we've done, advanced again, stretch. Both of them are gone, and we can now start deleting both of them. Okay, so there is Control C, Control V. So we have the top bit is for navigation, so we want to navigate back and forward, so navigation. The next one is the title, and the one below is then the content. Okay, so we have a circle, and in there we have an icon again. The one for back, we save that one. So we go in here, we take the top one, we duplicate it, enough circle style, we edit, we make the primary background as blue. Just want to put this one to fit content, and we go back to the style. Do a padding of 8, 8, 8, and the last one is also 8. We make sure the layout is in the middle. We'll save that one. Go back to the style, and now we make the shape a full circle. And that's not really a circle, so we have to do a better circle like that. So that's a circle. Let's put in also the event to navigate back. So we click on it, actually navigates back to the previous page. And then we go to the main page. And then when we click here, we will then like to navigate to the next page. We already have only one page, so when I look now at my app, when I click plus, it goes to the next page, and when I click there, so this is how then I navigate between the two. So let's go here. So go back to the enter task page again. And then we also put here again 16. on both sides. Okay, so the container title, again, it's a circle. Just gonna do Control C, Control V. And so that is title circle. That one I would like to have in the middle. So we'll save that one. The icon we're gonna take is the calendar. We'll take the calendar one. We'll save that one. Duplicate that one. Title circle icon. We added this one. We want to have that blue color again. So that is the blue color, which is 3356D0. Save. And we would like to make it a bit bigger. So we're gonna make it, that is not title, that one we want. Only then we need to make this one a little bit bigger. So let's do 24, 24, 24, and the last one is also 24. Okay, so, and we also want a title. We want that one to be centered in the middle. And just gonna change the, duplicate that one into title style because we need to make a different color. That is gonna be white. And I think I like the rest. That is fine. We'll save that one. We overwrite this one. Save it again. And then we change the text to create new task. And then the last thing again, we create the same container. This is the container for the top rounded. The layout is again, oh, I can click them all. That's not the idea. So set height pixel 20. Then we go to the style and we are looking for that one. What gives us our white color again, and then this one, the layout, custom Go height, what is great. Okay. So, and then we're gonna start to put clear this one out. That style is just white. Just a white. And then here, this is then the form. And in the form, we will have 4 sections. So section number 1 is going to be the task name. The second section is time. And then we have category. Category. And the last one is the button. So let's do that button first. That's the button there. Let's make this one already to the gaps of 16 each side. Oh, actually, with this button, we actually can use a and there's another component what they have done, which is button. There's now a button with icon, which is perfect for this. So I'll take that one, put that in here. The style we need to duplicate. Button blue. We added that one. The background color is light blue. We exit that one out of that one. You can still see the, let me just have a bit more space like this. You see this not really nice. So we need to change the, I don't want to have the, so we unset that one, we unset this one, and we unset that one also. So we just have a, and need to change the to a plus. And then we can change the name to add task. Okay, so let's start filling in now the titles. So that one is task name. It's a big to big, so form text titles. I think that is better. Semi-bold, which is great. Okay, so that's the first one, is task name. So we can then do Control C. That is time. And the last one is category. Category. Okay, so gives us 3 of them. I need to change the time. And this one is the category. We'll save this one. Okay, so let's go to the primitives and we use the input. So task title, task name. We need to go there. And we enter in reply OEM, enter a task name. Let's style this one. Actually, we can take this one because we. So the color is white. Oh, no, actually, that's the color. The background color is white. Then we have some padding, which will be 12, 16, and another 16 that side, plus 12 at the bottom. That is cool. So that's fine for a, this would be a text M. And we'll make it 400, which is fine. The only thing we need to do is to make it a nice individual large rounding. I think that is not large enough for me, so static, 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 and we'll make those 20, 20, 20, 20. And we go all the way up to overwrite this. I want to change the border and the border color. Oh, wrong button here. We'll make this no. Make it solid, otherwise we can't see. And that one will be 1. Okay, perfect. Right. Now you can see it's probably a bit, I think I think the color needs to be a bit darker. I can't really see it, so let's the border, and we'll make that 2. And also we make the shape to 15. 15, 15, 15, and 15. Okay. 15, 15, yeah. And then we overwrite this one, overwrite it. Okay, so that's the first one. Then the next one is, we're gonna build this one a bit differently. Input time. Twelve, 16, 16, and back to 12. Solid 2, and the same would be here, would be 15, 15, 15, 15. Right, and save. Okay, so that one with fit content, so this one will be 0909. The only thing, we need to make it a bit smaller, so we take the style, we duplicate this one to time style. We edit this one. Text color, I want to make it blue. I want to make it a bit smaller, as the same size. So it's text M, so they're the same size now. Okay. Overwrite. Save. Okay. And then the next one, it's like a checkbox, the one I'm making now. So it's one or the other. So let's make that. I would like first a container, because I want to have, this is categories, categories. And I want to Okay, so this one, the style, duplicate this one, blue, I'll call this. Then we are edit the blue one. The background color is that. The padding is, let's do 12, 12, and then 16, and the other hand also 16. Content, no, go high and set width 200, make it 180, I think. We'll save that one. That is the this one I want like to set, so I set the wrong one. And scrolling up again, and the text layout center. Okay. Then need to set the, which one is this one? Did I create one for this? Yeah, I created this one. And that one also 12. Then the border is a is solid, and then 2 pixels. Yeah, perfect. I just want to go here. We added this one, and we just need to have, oh, that's the wrong one. We need to shape and individual corners to 20, 20, 20, and 20. So I would like to make this thing dynamically. So I'm actually going to create a component out of this. So I'm going to convert this into a component. Okay. I'll save this. And the thing is, the only thing is it removes everything what we've done. So these components, let me quickly, what I've done, I create a new component. I have done, so if you go into component, I have created two properties. One is for text, the other one is selected. I have then built my little thing. The only thing special what I've done is, if I now go to style guide, I'll write this one, make sure it's all saved. In the style guide, I want to make the background color be dynamic. So I click on local cap. So I have now a function. So if internal property is selected, then do this color, a blue color, or otherwise do a white color. So submit, convert. And I've done the similar thing for the text. It's actually this one here I need to have. No, I went to the wrong one. Okay, and I'm doing the same one for this one now. So let me select the right one, edit. So I've built a formula for this. So again, if it's true, then do white, otherwise do blue. So we overwrite, we press save, we exit out of the other component, and I have now a property. I can set true or select true or false. This one is true. This one is false. So now if I look at my app, I can actually see that one is work is now true and the other one is false. And then below I have the add task. So I have completed I want to have some space between here, so I just need do some styling. So there's a top gap, which is this one. I would like to make that a bit, that's even, let's make it quite 40. Just gonna make it a bit more, so that one is okay. That one I'm gonna make is 24. This one is gonna be 24 because I'd like to do all the same. And then that one is fine. So save. It's a bit more space. So a couple of things I would like to do is to, no, I think this is okay for this tutorial. In the next tutorial, I will make it a working version. So I will create a new task. I will then use the task to show it in a list on the other screen, and I will store that then in local storage. So that's for the next episode. I would like to thank you again for watching my episodes. It's really appreciated. If you like this video, please click the like button. If you want to see more videos, just click on the subscribe, and you will get notified when I have a new video for you. Thank you for now, and stay curious.